I'm a little upset about the news we just got a couple hours ago, and we're going to talk about it. But without further ado, let's cue the intro.
Warning, the following video you are about to see comes from a geek and nerd who loves Marvel content and anime shows. Over here, we do not hold our tongue about anything and give you the most honest opinion about our chosen video topic. We do things that other content creators don't do. If you want someone like you to dissect said topic, subscribe and join other geeks in this space. While you are at it, leave a like on the video. Enjoy.
Alright, if you've been living under a rock, basically, Can We Get Some Toast just announced that Marvel has been in talks, even without the problems of Jonathan Majors he was having in his legal system or with his legal case. Even with those aside, they were having talks of having Dr. Doom come in and be the main villain. Woo! Now, this is bad for a couple of reasons. One, the reason they gave for wanting to have Jonathan Majors just not be, or Kang not be the main villain anymore, was because Ant-Man Quantumania did bad. If you look at why Ant-Man Quantumania did bad, you don't pinpoint Kang and Jonathan Majors being the problem. You pinpoint the story, how it was written, the direction, the CGI being the problem. Matter of fact, it's even more shocking because most of us who watched that movie came out saying that Kang and Jonathan Majors' acting was the only good thing from that movie. So is Marvel cooked? Does Marvel really not know what the heck they want to do for the future? We got Secret Wars coming out in what, 2026, 2027? It's finna be 2024. So we're looking at 3 to 4 years, 5 years or something around there later. And we don't even know the main villain right. Not to mention, we've been spending so much time with this universe and multiverse and multi-timelines and all this stuff crap with Loki. We saw it with Quantumania. We saw it with a lot of movies where apparently we're supposed to be seeing with the Marvels. The TV like Deadpool. All for Marvel to consider, let's drop Dr. Doom in there. Now for Dr. Doom fans, I can't imagine that y'all are excited either. Wanna know why? Because why would you just plop one of the best villains in Marvel, in comics, into a storyline just because something else isn't developing the way you thought it would? That's terrible, Marvel. Pick up the game, pick up the pace. As an MCU fan, as a Marvel fan, as a Marvel Comics fan, this is not what we want. I'm not asking, unlike other people, right? I'm not asking Marvel to just go back to how Infinity War Endgame was. That is something that it would not be duplicated, replicated, or reciprocated. That is something that other franchises are still trying to do. Still trying to have an event as big as Infinity War Endgame. I'm just asking them to put their head on straight. Can we get a decent movie? There's a lot of confusion going in with the Marvels right now. The actor strike could be one of the reasons why we don't really have any news about the Marvels or not much promotion. But if it wasn't for Marvel YouTube themselves or the scoopers or whatever, I would have forgot that this movie was even coming out, and it comes out next week. So for me to see that they're considering bringing Doom in just because it'll be a last straw, it's like, who does that benefit? For one, you're gonna have people complain and say that they are taking Jonathan Majors out because he's having legal issues, and that Kang wasn't a bad villain. And I will be one of those people. Kang is not a bad villain, especially when you have the things with variants. It's like, okay, that version of Kang got beaten by the ants, but what if he wasn't the part? Like, I don't know. It's stuff you can work around that. But on the other side, you have the Doom fans. I like Dr. Doom. He's not one of my favorite characters, but I like him. You have the Doom fans where it's like they don't want to have a Doom story where it's just plopped right into something of a mess that's already there. They want something that's his story, and we get a build up, kind of how like we got with Thanos. That's what they want, and I agree. It will just make not only is stuff right now in the MCU already confusing, because Loki season 2 is basically about to be a thing where we're probably just gonna end up right where we started from Loki season 1. And I already got a spoiler from My Time to Shine Hello. Screw you, My Time to Shine Hello. If you ever see this, you're a scooper Twitter account, not a spoiler account. If you do spoil, let somebody know or do a spoiler warning. But we've already gotten to the point where people are confused with this stuff right here, and then you bring Dr. Doom. How can you bring Dr. Doom in without being confusing? You can't. You got the whole thing with the multiversal Avengers and all this stuff coming. It's just too much right now. Some people, some heroes are going to be grounded. Some heroes are going to be working with the multiverse. You still got to bring in the X-Men somehow for Secret Wars. You still got to figure out a way to finagle Fantastic Four in there in a way it makes sense. Marvel has a lot on their plate, which could be one of the reasons why they don't know what to do. But this is a short video. I just want to see y'all opinions. What are y'all thoughts on this news about the Marvels? And if you haven't checked it out, I made a video about the lore issues with movie adaptations, with using lore, great lore, being an excuse for bad movies. Please check that out. It's not doing that well. But if you're interested, it does focus on Five Nights at Freddy's, Super Mario Bros, other movies like that. It's a banger video. But that's it. That's all I got to talk to y'all about. That's all I got to say. Just voicing my frustrations with that. But if you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, dislike the video. I'm on the road to 200 subscribers. So I appreciate everybody who continue to watch my channel, subscribe to me, and share. Leave a comment down below your thoughts, man. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace.